You're here with me and my man.
Hello!
Today we're going to show you how to make a very simple soup.
Simple soup.
It is carrot and sweet potato soup.
Ooh.
It's very, very tasty, very, very simple. Let's go down to the ingredients.
Ooh. Right, for the ingredients, we have got some lovely sweet potatoes, all prepped there nicely. Then we have 2 cloves of garlic, a red onion, about medium size.
Medium size.
Yeah. Here we have a bowl of carrots. I think there were about 4 carrots there that we had left over. Chopped them, come straight out of the freezer. So just showing, you can use them from the freezer or fresh. Moving across, we have some spray oil, nicely been shown off. Some, there you are, Cumin Seeds, staples, salt, pepper, and there we have some veg stock cubes. I got that jugs for the
That's for the stock cubes.
And a tray.
And a roasting tray.
So there we go. There's ingredients. Only a few for this one. So let's start prepping them. Woo!
Right, so we will start with the preparation. The carrots, previously frozen, are big and chunky. And I'm just going to chuck them on the tray. There we go. Like that. They will cook straight from frozen. Just ignore the fact that they're going a bit brown. Anyway. The next thing is to chop the sweet potato. So
does it matter about size with this?
It doesn't really matter about size now. You don't want them too big because they'll take longer to cook. So we need them a similar size to the carrots. They can be a bit smaller. And then just keep
popping them in.
Sticking them on the tray. Like that.
They're going quick.
So what we're going to do is roast these 2 veg off. Before making the soup. So this is obviously the first thing to do. So they take about, I'm going to say an hour just because the carrots are frozen, but check them after 40 minutes. They go in at, not very much, okay? They go in at 180 fan oven. Super this.
Look at that. It's like lightning.
Speed.
Look at that speed.
Just don't chop your fingers.
No.
There we go. Now, what we do with those is, and I find this spray oil.
What about them? Just move that one. Don't like that one.
Right.
Yeah.
Well, they're all going to move a bit anyway.
All right. They're going to move it. All right. Sorry.
So, I spray. And as I was just saying, I prefer to use this spray because not only is it lower fat, it is much easier to direct onto your veg.
Another top tip there.
Then, we should have opened that first.
Oh, look at that. Amateur mistake. It's a bit big knife.
There we go.
Yeah. And if you wonder about the little jump earlier, like one thing that we're filming, we've decided to die, so we had to swap. Oh, this is it. Look at this preparation.
Then sprinkle. These are cumin seeds, or they give
Cumin seeds.
The most fantastic flavour.
I can smell it now. It's
so
just that.
A good, I'm not measuring it obviously, a good sprinkle like that.
Would you say that's about a teaspoon, though? Teaspoon and a half, something like that?
Maybe.
Just basically it's to cover them, isn't it?
It's to cover them and just give that flavour. And carrots and cumin work so well, and so does the sweet potato. Then just grate on your pepper.
I just got another whack of that. Them seeds.
I'm still not using any measurements, and sprinkle a good sprinkling of salt. Not too much, but it's on the little holes. So
little just a little sprinkle.
And then another
final spray of oil. And then what happens then?
Then I just shake them. Then they go into the oven. As I said, 180 fan. Check them after 40 minutes. What you're looking for is them just to be soft, perhaps a bit of a golden colour on them, and then we take them out.
Ooh.
So the carrots and sweet potato are in. They've had about 40 minutes and they're just softening nicely, so just a little bit longer, about another 10 minutes I'll check.
Yep.
So next we get on with the rest of the soup. So it's the onion and garlic. Now I
always cover the onion up when chopping.
Yes.
I'm coming in from above. Oh, new angle.
Ooh, so it's not too big, it's not too small. I hate this bit because it tends to slide around.
Slide around.
I'm not an expert chopper.
Not an expert chopper.
There we go.
And you've already got the pan on, haven't you?
I've got
heating
the
up.
pan on a medium heat, and then I'm just going to stick the onion in. So a slug.
A slug.
Of oil, like that.
Is that about half a tablespoon?
I'd say that's about a tablespoon.
About a tablespoon.
And then put the onion in.
Hey! Drop the knife, everybody.
Drop the knife.
Got to drop the knife.
Right, give that a bit of a stir. It's not too hot. The temperature is on 5. There we go. As I chop the garlic.
Chop the garlic.
Now all we want to do
She's hiding the garlic as always. She don't want to chop her fingers off.
No, that's it. There we go.
See, if it were me chopping, I'd be chopping it another way so everybody could see, but no.
Well, I don't know. There we go. Look.
No, I've nearly got caught by a spoon.
You have to adapt in this kitchen. There we go.
Close up chopping.
I'm not by any means an expert. So as I said, I do it. Just chop into it along. And in the other direction, then tiny little chunk. Well, as tiny as I can do. There we go.
I can do tinier. I'm better. I'm better at chopping.
And then that goes in there.
It's always a competition, you know that.
Cloves garlic and one medium onion. Now we just want to soften this. I don't want any colour on it. I'd say you're looking at about 5 minutes.
Big long pause
here.
Long pause.
Well,
yeah, we would have probably been cut by the time you thought. Yeah.
Just give it 5 minutes.
5 minutes to soften off at a medium heat.
Medium heat. It's not going to burn like that.
And if it does, then you've failed.
Wow. That's another bit of a story. So while that's just on,
yeah, what are we doing next?
I'm going to do the stock. So I've got one stock cube in there already.
I'm just looking.
They're just the powder ones. You can use the little stock pots.
You're not putting that one in now, are you?
If you want, apparently not.
No, because you've got to do 2 lots of water, remember?
There we go.
Good job, somebody knows this recipe. And it's 450 mils of water for this stock cube. Some of them do have 5, yeah.
And then I'm just going to stir it. So that's boiled. Just boiled water, stir it.
Where does this go then?
Well, that goes in the pan once this is just
softened off.
Soft, yeah.
Yeah, lovely.
There we go.
Back to that sizzle.
Sizzle.
Been in a good couple of minutes now.
Yeah.
No,
just softening.
So not far off. So what would you do with when you get the stuff out of the oven? Did you say it'll be about another few minutes in there?
It'll be another few minutes, yeah. So I've checked it at 40 minutes and it's been in about 5 minutes after that. So it will be 50 minutes.
Is this what you're doing now? Is this the basis for most soups then? Onion and garlic?
Onion and garlic. Just soften them off like that, and then you will most of the time add a stock. It depends though, if you're doing like Mexican bean soup.
Yeah, that's melting now.
You'd use chopped tomatoes, but there would be a bit of stock in there as well.
Yeah.
Now I always use red onions just because I prefer the colour red. There's no difference. There is a difference in onions.
Yeah, there is a little bit. I'd say white onions are a bit stronger.
But I like red onions.
But you just like red. Nobody should have got red hair. Yeah. Not modelled on onions or anything.
No, because that's more of a purple than red.
Why do you call them red onions then? I don't know if it's more of a purple. But hey, that's
a colour thing. So, what I'm going to do now is...
Is that near enough done?
That's nearly enough soft.
Yep.
I'm now going to come over here and get the veg out of the oven.
You get the veg out. I'm still focused on it. Look. I'm still stirring.
Make sure that doesn't bend.
I am stirring.
I'll just move that out of the way. So this.
Is have a look. Just spin that round. Let's look at these.
There it is. So they've got a bit of a
mind
colour.
your hand, I'm coming in. I want a close-up of these. Look at them.
You can see how they've like a bit of colour on there. That's perfectly fine. They're nice and soft.
A little bit of colour.
There we go.
Yeah, that's soft. Soft. Knife test. Soft.
There we go.
Soft.
I don't know why that's spun round.
I need to stir this. Ooh.
Now
So the veg go in now then?
the veg go in now.
Oh, right. Let's see if any fly about, everybody. We've got to get one on. Got to get one.
Can you use your spoon then while you sit there without the spoon? That's it.
Hey, that were me.
That was you. Yeah.
Yeah, we've lost one.
We've lost two.
We've lost two.
Anyway.
That one will be alright. It's only being hot cooker. That's clean. The other one, it's like new enough on my slipper.
Yeah. There we go. We've moved it.
Yeah.
Now, what we need to do is just mix that round, and then it gets the cumin flavour in with the onions.
Oh, it's smelling lovely now.
It is.
Yeah.
Really toasty.
There we go again. Sniffomatic 12,000's going.
Well, you need to use all your senses, don't you?
You do, but I don't know why you have to put your always put the facial. Yeah, you're weird. Yeah.
And then pop in the first lot of stock.
Yeah. Sizzle.
There we go.
Now, if I were popping it in, I would have done it from other end so we could see it pouring.
Well, I
but
can do that with the next
somebody
one.
always has to then just come over and just block up, shoot it. Don't mind that we're just videoing it and nobody can see it. But don't worry about that.
But you can see it now, look. So just turn it up slightly.
We've gone up to number 6 now.
Yeah.
Ours goes up to 9 on here.
Yeah.
I think most people's go up to 9 on electric. I don't know.
I would imagine so.
Yeah.
But yeah, you might think, that doesn't look very appetising. It looks all watery. But that's not how it's going to finish. You're not going to eat that, are you? It's like carrot bobbing.
Carrot bobbing, is that a new thing?
Yeah, it's my new sport.
New sport? Carrot bobbing rather than apple bobbing.
Yeah. Now I, personally...
Oh, there's a bit still stuck there.
Yes, I know. I'm just stirring around.
Stirring.
I don't put all this water in
Oh.
right now. So
Interesting. So
I'm going to put about half of that second jug, like that. It's probably a bit less than half.
Yeah.
And just cook that through, because
how long do we cook this through for?
just for another 10 minutes, and then it's going in the blender, and that's where we can adjust it with this second half.
Yeah, so you're not getting it too watery at the start.
Too watery, or you don't want it too thick. So at this point, you don't know what the texture is going to be like when you blend it. So it's always easier to just like that.
Right.
There we go. So now just pop the lid on, leave it for 10 minutes.
Okay.
And we'll come back to you then.
Ooh.
Now, another 10 minutes has passed. It has been simmering away.
Simmering. Oh, it looks better.
It looks better. And
It
you can just
smells
see
lovely.
that the colour has darkened, because it was looking a bit like that.
Yeah.
Insipid.
Insipid.
Now,
you're selling this.
I'm selling this soup on site. It's got a darker colour. So now it's time to blend.
Okay.
So we've got a little blender. Now I have to do it normally in batches.
Right, okay.
So what I do is, rather than sticking it all in, because I want to keep some of the veg, if possible, whole. So
Alright, okay. Well, as big and chunky as that?
Yeah, the carrots are probably a bit too chunky, but there's some little bits of sweet potato in there that I'm going to leave. Look, I'm just fishing around in there right now. Fishing. Gone fishing.
From Thomas the Tank Engine, gone fishing.
Yeah, I love that episode.
Right,
fishing. Now I'm just putting a bit of the juice in. Sorry.
Bit of juice in, that's better.
Like that. Right, and then as you can see, we've still got just a few little bits and bobs of veg in there.
You can just break them up a little bit, can't you?
Now stick it back on there on the blender.
What, with the lid on?
With the lid on, yes. We don't need to go in. I mean,
I didn't think you noticed that then.
This one won't work if the lid's not on.
Right. Let's have a little.
Now I'll move my arm. I'll do it this way, look.
Oh, there we go.
And as you can see, it's too veggie.
to veggie. Is that a technical term?
That's how I'm going to
I'm just going back and
put it like this. So
no, you don't want to put that spoon in there.
Right, so I'm going to add a bit more of the liquid. This is what I was talking about before. I'm going to add quite a bit. So another half
Yeah,
of
let me
that.
just see how much is left on there. Right, so we've got about 125 mils left. Let's go back to here.
Then pulse it again. And so you can see, it sort of comes to a natural standstill by itself. So if you were to look now, it's a big, let me just get a spoon and I can show the texture. Look, it's thick.
That's very thick, isn't it? Yeah.
That is all that veggie goodness.
Veggie goodness.
So then we'll pop some more in because it needs to be a bit more liquid than that. Not all of it, just leave a tiny bit in there.
Just bit by bit, isn't it? Because just to get your consistency. Now, gathering consistency will be different for everybody.
Yeah, if you like it really thick or thin, then adjust. So it is still quite thick, but we have the liquid still in there. So what I'm now going to do, I'm just going to pour that in.
Go on, you're just going to put that in. Are you sure?
Yeah, because it's only a tiny bit, look.
Okay.
There we go.
So that were 900 mils of liquid, weren't it?
Yeah. And it's still quite thick. If it is too thick once you've added all the liquid, you can just add a bit more water.
Yeah. Will that affect the flavour?
It won't affect the flavour, no, it just affects just swirl it round in your jug. So then pour that all back in, I'll explain.
That does look lovely though. So this will get a bit more thinner then, won't it, with that last bit of...
Yes, it goes back on the hob. This is difficult, doing it wrong way around.
Well, you're doing it somewhere around, aren't you?
I'm doing it somewhere around. Anyway, I've slots it on the chopping board. So
there we go. Evidence spillage.
Right.
Back on the heat.
Goes back on the heat.
Yep.
And just move that to the plate. Then turn it up a bit because I turn it down to simmer.
Yeah.
And there, look, you can see.
It's taking on.
It's going to take on the liquid in there.
Worked out really well then, that. So at this point, would you taste it and adjust seasoning?
Yes, taste and adjust.
And again, seasoning is always to people's own personal taste.
It is, yeah. So do you want to taste? I'm stopping it all over.
No, I'm filming. You taste, it's your soup.
You taste. You normally like to put more salt and pepper in than me.
I do, but... Oh, let's have a look at... So I'm coming in. Let's see. All right, we're happy. Now, don't go back in.
Taste. I'm not going back in, I'm just pointing. It's really tasty. It's the right consistency.
We had a lean bite then as well, so it must have been good.
It's the right consistency for me. It's nice and liquid, but still you've got those chunks in there, and it's a bit more coarse than say if you bought a tin of cream of tomato soup, and it's much better than a tin. Of
so much more tastier
soup.
So what is this to do next then? Does that just need to be on for...
Need to just heat it through so that it can all combine. So I say for 5 minutes, that's all it needs. Turn it down again. Back to...
Oh, we're going back down there.
2.
Back to
2. 2. Go, and just for another 5 minutes, and then we will plate up. So the stew has had another 5 minutes just to warm through and just make sure that everything comes together. It's slightly thickened up a bit.
Let's have a look then.
It's nice and warm. It's beautiful colour.
Oh, look at that. Oh, give it another
there are
lift
some
up.
of those like, big bits, see?
Oh, that big. I wonder who'll be fishing them out.
Chunky bits. That's what you need in winter. Nice homemade soup with big chunky bits. And
splashing everywhere,
Yeah, anyway. So it is done now, so I'm going to turn that off.
Yeah, I just want to see what it looks like in the bowl.
Just 5 minutes. Come on this side.
Try not to spill it. This is going to be fun. Oh, look at that.
I'll dab hand with this now. The soup thing.
I wonder who's this bowl is at front.
Couple of can't see him, they've sunk.
No.
There we go. Thick,
and then
unctuous.
Unctuous.
That's the word, didn't see that nearly went all over.
Yeah, it did, because you just nearly caught top of cupboards.
Yeah, there we go.
Unctuous. Oh, I can see a bit there, a bigger bit. Right, let's just get a final look at that. There's still some left over, isn't there? So that can be saved for later.
There we go.
It's just that big
can be
bit.
saved for later. There it is.
Yeah.
Beautiful homemade soup.
Yeah.
Really tasty.
And
Fresh.
fresh. Ooh. So I hope you enjoyed watching that, and until next time, see you soon. Bye.